Okay, so what we have here are some of my necklaces, and like I said before, I use Marvin Sin's leather pendant and created a necklace using turquoise, solid glass beads, some pearls, all kind of different items. And like I said, I never know what it's going to look like when I'm creating it, so these hang to the side. And also with my necklaces, I usually make earrings to go with them. And this one, he does have his tag here that says Marvin Sin on it. And then here is another Marvin Sin pendant. And so I used the colors from the pendant. So here I have pearls, and these were pearls I already had, so I was really grateful about that. And how they kind of match what's the colors that's in the pendant. And this gold stone would match like the copper color here. And I've used amethyst and carnelian. So these are definitely one-of-a-kind pieces. And the other artist, Samaj, here I used the sun here, the Nubian sun. And this has a tassel that comes down. And I've had made it where there was no tassel, it would just be like that, but also it'd be multi-strands here. But this one has the tassel. And again, used with different stones and coral, and I have here a hand-painted bead from Peru that's like over 20 years old. So I've been in African trade beads. So I've been, like I said, been collecting for years and years. And so the beads that I used, are definitely, some of the beads I used, they were already old, but since I've had them for so long, they're even older now. So some of them are like over 30 years old that I've had some of these beads. This is a bone piece I had got from Senegal in the 80s. They call it a hippo tooth. I don't think it's actually a tooth though. So with this, I use some bone, quartz, crystal, pearls, and this one can be worn two ways. It could be worn here with the hand in the front, or you could turn it around and wear the other way, where you could just see these beads here, which has pearls and quartz. So this one you could wear either way. And this necklace here, this piece is agate, and so here again I use a lot of mother pearl and freshwater pearls and bone. And I like this, how it's just one strand here and then it breaks up into 3 strands here. And like I said before, I always make earrings and sometimes bracelets to go with them also.
So what are the prices on those necklaces that you just showed me?
Like this, I don't remember. This is $5.50, and that would come with earrings. And this one, I think the price range here is about $5.50 and up. This one is $1,200, and I think this one comes with earrings and a bracelet. And this one here with the silver is $2,500, and like they're one of a kind. And I do have necklaces that, my necklaces usually run from 65 on up, but really start like 100 and above.
And what about your earrings?
Earrings run from, let's say, 35 and up.
And do you make custom pieces for your clients?
I don't, because I find that the energy doesn't flow like if I'm sitting here just creating. Once a person tells me, oh, well, I want this piece and use that bead and use that color, then it just doesn't flow for me. So I just choose not to do it that way. I just say, just look and see what I have and see what resonates with you, and just buy what I already have.
So who are your customers?
Women who are like 45 and up. I do have some retired women. I know it's a lot of teachers, women who go to museums and theater, that type of thing. But you know what, men are always getting on me because they want something for themselves. And sometimes I do think about the men, and I do create necklaces for the men, but the women wind up seeing it and buying it for themselves. So by the time the men come, I don't have anything for them.
Now your customers, you said your your female customers are 45 and above, museum goers, teachers,
Yeah.
multicultural, mostly
Yes.
of African descent.
Multicultural. Yeah, multicultural. Yeah, yeah. People, all the women just love my work.
And do you have your pieces housed at any retail venue?
Motique Gallery in Brooklyn, and somewhere, a place in Mexico. I forgot the name of the place, but it's on my website, Shimoda-accessories.com. But I will be having some more in different shops soon. But all that information would be on my website once that's done.
So, since you don't do customized pieces and you let the energy flow through you, would you say that most of the pieces you create you would also wear yourself?
Almost definitely. I always wear my jewelry. Like these earrings here I'm wearing. And people always asking me about my jewelry. Yeah, I definitely have my choice pieces that I wear all the time.
What's your favorite bead?
Favorite bead? Oh my God. I'm looking.
And
That's hard, Jay. Why would you ask that? Gee whiz.
well, I've noticed you use mother of pearl a lot. So I was wondering if that was one. Mother of pearl is very beautiful. How about your favorite metal?
Okay, wait a minute. Favorite bead or beads would be, I like pearls come in different shapes and colors and sizes. So I like the different color pearls and shapes. So I'm looking for one that I really like. Look at my pearl drawer. I like these copper color pearls. I don't know if they would say my favorite. I love them all. So that's really hard. That's like asking a parent, like, who's your favorite child? But I do, okay, here's some beads here that I have gotten decades ago. Hand-painted Peruvian beads.
Did you travel to Peru to get them?
I did not. I got them, I think, at a bead show here in New York. But I love those.
Are bead shows the source, your major sources of your materials?
Well, right now I try not to go to bead shows because their beading is addictive and it's like crack. And I would just buy a lot and not know when to stop. So I have a lot of beads already. You see behind here. I have under my desk, in my closet. I have a lot. So I really do not go bead shopping. Even though yesterday I did get some beads. But I was going to get something else, and I ran into the store that had these really nice purple beads, so I had to get them. But there was a time in the beginning where I would go bead shopping every day. And like I said, it's like crack. And
when you say in the beginning, how long ago are we talking about? How long have you been beading?
Okay, beading, let's say, like in the 80s, 1980s, yeah. So, and then there's the beading district. I live in New York, so there's the beading district down on 37th Street, where there's a whole bunch of bead shops between 5th and 6th Avenue, and then on like 28th Street. So that's where I would go bead shopping, and sometimes I would go to bead bead shows. One time I did go to this. There's a major bead show in Arizona. I forgot the town that it's in. Tucson, Arizona. Major bead show in, I believe, February. And that's where you overdose, because so many companies from all over are there selling their beads. And I still have beads from that. And I went there like 10 years ago, and I haven't been back, and I still have beads.